And a very good morning from myself, Nirvana Lange, and from the Body and Mind Health and Wellness Directory. And this morning I will be chatting to Jayni Roxton, and she's a spiritual wellness guide. Good morning, Jayni. How are you doing?
Morning, Nirvana. I'm very well. How are you this morning?
I'm very good. It's my birthday today. It's birthday in the lockdown. And
Wow.
having a wonderful
Happy
time.
birthday!
Thank you. Thank you
Many
so
blessings.
much. Thank you. Jayni, so what is a spiritual wellness guide? If you can tell me a little bit about your journey and how did you start with your journey and doing, being a spiritual wellness guide?
Okay, so my journey as an intuitive person began at birth. I can see people's energy fields. And initially it was great fun to read energy fields, paint energy fields, and be very intuitive about that. But slowly but surely, with all the various other trainings that I took throughout my life, doing hands-on healing and then taking more formal trainings when I realized that just being a hands-on healer wasn't going to crack it for the general population. One had to be an aromatherapist or a reflexologist or some kind of qualified healer. So I did a few of those. And as I moved more into that in the 90s, I realized that people were really looking for something very practical. The spiritual aspect, or what people consider to be the spiritual aspect, is faith, and faith without works, as they say in the Christian religion, is exactly the same anywhere else in any kind of philosophy. If you don't take action on what you actually believe, you're not going to get any results. So I use my natural ability to be able to monitor people's energy fields as they speak to me, and we deal with specific issues that we then use various processes. Could be NLP, could be imagination, could be hero's journey, could be absolutely anything. Brandon Bayes. If actual healing is required, then I use reconnective healing and universal healing energies. But that is not so much what I do. The more you expand into knowing yourself, it is easier then to use more subliminal modalities to expand one's personal awareness and deepen mindfulness. And the ones that I use primarily now that I'm in my 60s and I've run the gamut of many, many years of the healing world, what I find most effective and that brings me the most joy is using modalities that drop into the body. So art, drama, dancing, and so for those I offer various things, and going forward we are going to probably put together, if it ever comes to pass, and of course it will, transformational SoulPath retreats at particular destinations where people can be cocooned and they can go through processes that bring the emphasis on developing the self. So instead of changing the world, you change you.
Absolutely.
So my modalities drop into the body, allow people to get into touch with the matter that matters in order for the soul to grow. So we don't divorce the spiritual from the physical. We bring it together. So there you go.
Thank you, Jayni. So of course now, as you say, in the near future, hopefully we can, do those gatherings. Right now we are in this lockdown, and a lot of people are challenged to keep that spiritual fuel going, and to switch off from the negativity and the fear. I heard somebody say today, or I saw on Facebook somebody say, do you think they can extend it beyond the 30th of April? And all I could see was no. And I responded to that. I said, see what you are creating. You are creating this that you are speaking. Why not imagine people having picnics? Why not imagine us all, walking on the beach or having a coffee in a cafeteria and meeting up with friends? Why don't you imagine that instead of putting out there that that you're going to create. So as a spiritual wellness guide, what would your suggestion be to people at the moment to keep that positivity, front of mind? And we've got 5 minutes.
Okay. So I see corona means crown. Crown chakra is where we let spirit in. If we're not grounded into the base chakra, then we can't get that flow moving from one to the other. Grounding ourselves into our base chakras is very important because it allows us a rooting and a space where we can address the fear. The root chakra epitomizes the fear body in our lives. And so things that we can do is every single morning when we wake up, we can breathe ourselves to life. So we breathe in for a count of 5, hold for a count of 5, breathe out for a count of 8 or thereabouts, whatever you're comfortable with. And each time you breathe in, you increase your breath in so that you fill yourself with radiance, living, life, and desire. You set your intentions for the day. They can be very simple at this time. I am going to be happy. I'm going to enjoy my day. And then you get up. You take those intentions into the day and you live them. And obviously we are all human and we err and we fall and we might feel a little bit sad and depressed, and especially if we are self-isolating and we are alone. That is very, very, very difficult for a lot of people to handle. Obviously, there are plenty of people who naturally enjoy being by themselves, and that's wonderful. But even then, one can miss out on that connection. So you go through your day, and then at night, you lie down on your bed, and you breathe yourself into a state of sleep. Exactly the same. You breathe yourself out. You breathe yourself into a relaxed state, using a very even breath, breathing in for 4, breathing out for 4, breathing in for 4, and then eventually breathing out for 8 counts, very, very slowly. And as you do that, you say, I'm going to sleep peacefully without any problem whatsoever. I'm going to be held. And so you will sleep. If you do that, if you tell yourself that this is what you want to do, this is how it is going to be. But of course it takes discipline, and whatever you intend requires your action. If you don't put it into action, it's not going to manifest for you. So I do hope that your breath becomes the focus of your morning meditation, literally just a few minutes before you go to sleep at night, and a few minutes as you wake up. You feel that lovely space as you are waking up. And instead of leaping up, and you can even say, the first thing that might come into your mind might be a negative thought. So the first thing you say to yourself is, I'm going to breathe life into my body. I'm going to breathe myself into the day, and I'm going to be happy.
Wonderful. That is really great. And Jayni, if people would like to chat to you as a spiritual wellness guide during this time and looking for encouragement and inspiration, how can people get hold of you?
People can contact me email address, which is admin@YourSelf. So I prefer not to take phone calls. Please send me a message, and then we can move into whatever it is that you want to do.
Fantastic.
So at the moment, it's I am starting some online stuff on my Facebook page, my business page, which is also YourSelf Art. And I'm going to start a live chat probably tomorrow.
Great. And please don't forget that you can go to the Body and Mind website, which is bodyandmind.co.za. You can also download the Body and Mind Health and Wellness Directory app in your Apple as well as in your Play stores. Also, please follow the links below, and you will be able to get hold of Jayni through the links that we have posted below.
I've also got a website. It's aurasoulart.com. People might like to have the bigger picture before they decide.
Fantastic. Yes, I have.
Okay.
I will put that in the link below as
well. Thank you,
I've
Nirvana.
Thank you very much, Jayni. I really appreciate your time and for chatting with me today. And we will put this on the Tracy French page for you to share. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a beautiful birthday.
Thank you. And to your,
Okay.
is it your cousin or your nephew?
My nephew.
Your nephew. Yeah, to your nephew as well. I'm looking forward to connecting with him. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Okay.
Righto.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye-bye.